So American Income handles the benefits for over 20,000 different unions and associations nationwide. And that's going to be your police, your teachers, and your firefighters. Now, we also endorse a Child Safe program because almost 500,000 children go missing every year. Now, it's our mission is to bring those numbers down. So my job is pretty simple. I explain how to fill out the kits, what to do in the event of emergency, and as well as we're going to go over our union negotiated benefits for a free one-time look at today. Cool thing is, these are under a voluntary and qualification basis only, so you're not going to be obligated to do anything today. Cool? All right. Grab me that sponsorship code so we can get you in the system that we got you started today. All right, so this first video, this is going to be explaining a little bit about our company. Torchmark is on the New York Stock Exchange as a parent company, and that's under TMK. It's right up there with Nike and Coca-Cola, and Warren Buffett is actually one of our main investors as well, just in case you want to do a little bit more research. Now, we've all heard of the Better Business Bureau, right? They rate businesses, right? Well, AM's Best, they rate insurance companies. And it's just kind of like school. It's easier to get an F than it is an A+. But what they've rated our company is actually an A+. And that's going to be based off three things. The first thing is going to be financial strength and security. And that's because during Hurricane Katrina and 9/11, we paid out 100% of our members' benefits without going bankrupt. Number two is our customer service, because every 2 years we come out and we're going to make sure you understand what you have and how it all works. Now, number three is the most important. This is going to be timeliness of payments. Florida passed a law that says that other insurance companies have up to 6 months to be able to pay out their claims. Now, American Income has 24 to 72 hours to pay out your beneficiary. So I guess you can see why we're A+, right? Cool. So as I skip over this next video, I always like to ask, since we got food banks and a bunch of other charitable businesses as well, we're always expanding. So we're always looking for new individuals to hire. Do you know anybody that's looking to get out of a job and into a career? All right, so this is some of the benefits that our members pay for. Now, this kit is endorsed by the Police and Teachers Association. Now, Florida is #1 for human trafficking. It's also #3 for sexual offenders. And they found that in the first 24 hours, 93% of the children that go missing are killed. Now, these kits are the quickest and safest way to get their child's information into the hands of the authority. So to fill out this kit, you're going to put the name, their birth date in there, and the rest of this you want to put in pencil because it's going to change every 6 months. So you're going to do height, weight, any physical description, so braces, birthmarks, if they got tattoos or something. Next, you're going to do fingerprinting, and then finally attach a photo in here. And then you want to update this photo every 6 months, and at the bottom, right when that photo was taken, so they understand the age-wise. And the last thing you want to do is with this kit is you're going to actually put DNA in here. Now, when I say DNA, what do you think? All right, well, a lot of people say hair or saliva, and as much fun as it would be to let your kids spit in a bag, it's only going to last 2 years. So you actually want to add a fingernail clipping or a toenail clipping to this, and in that way, that's actually good for 20 years. Now, like we said, this information is the quickest way to get in the hands of authorities, because it actually, without this kit, it's going to take the authorities 4 hours to be able to get your children's information. And in that first 4 hours, your kid could already be out of Florida, which greatly reduces the chance of finding them. All right, so I guess you can see why these kits are so important, right? Cool. And I'm sure you know a lot of other families with kids, right? Yeah? All right. So they used to ask for a monetary donation for these, but because the area is getting so bad, they're actually only requiring you that you sponsor 10 other families. So if you can do me a favor, so if you can go grab your phone, and we're going to go through A to Z, and we're just going to make sure we don't miss anybody. And all I need is their name, their phone number, and as well as how many children they have under the age of 18, so I know how many kits to order for them. All right, and who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Okay, cool. Well, the thing that I love my job, but what I don't like about it is when people think I'm a telemarketer. And so can you do me a favor and shoot them a quick text? And just make sure that they know I'm going to be giving them a call. It makes it easier on everybody. And then the final question I actually have for you is, out of all 10 of these sponsorships, I can't guarantee that I'm going to have time for every single one of these. So could you actually let me know which top 2 you think would be the most interested in receiving one of these child kits